So what is a social civilisational analyst? I mean, if you've ever been to a psychiatrist or to a psychoanalyst, they'll ask you questions about yourself and your motivations, and they'll eventually put together who you are, and I suppose, and if you're stable, if it's not your opinions are not pharmaceutically induced, and they respond to to circumstance and reality or the social reality. Norms, then they'll be able to put together a reliable picture of who your influences are, who your socioeconomic class, all these types of things. So why not do the same really with religion and with society, with people and with groups? And a psychoanalyst or a civilisational analyst is to see what are the great ideas which have constituted development in society, and what are the ones which have hindered development. And for instance, so as a Jewish thinker, or who emerged from Judaism, although also from Western culture, I came from an educated family, educated Australian family, steeped in English literature and German literature and Russian and thinking philosophy, but also Judaism, and being sensitized to the Jewish disposition. So what is in the literary toolbox, and the literary toolbox of Western civilization, of Judaism, to address to navigate our way in a very complex society. So Judaism, as happens, has many amazing instruments which are very socio-navigational. They're very interesting, and it's incredible that I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I feel privileged now to have had the access to these very interesting insights to how human civilization, because religion is really an intact sort of literary structure where you can understand the thinking of people that preceded you by many thousands of years. So it's really a way of communicating in some way. It's not direct, obviously, it's interpretation, but you're communicating with the past and with past influences, and you're seeing so there's something interesting taking place. And then with hindsight of, we know now what's worked and what doesn't work, we can really see that there's certain things that they didn't know at the time, that they were the major arteries of development, of advancement. But in hindsight, we now see that, for instance, the Sabbath has been going for 2,000, 3,000 years. The idea of resting, forced rest on the things, is an incredible idea. That it seems that the source of surplus is in, there's all sorts of unexpected social structures which have advanced humanity, and one of them is for resting. One would think that working was the basis of any form of development, and then they found that if you limit your work, or you arrange it, or social structures, families. It's an incredible idea that families have developed as a religious idea, and partnerships have developed, and now, and groups, and kings and prophets. All of these structures are so when you're a social analyst, as you work out what are the great ideas that have worked and have enhanced our social development, and what are the ones which have hindered. And then you think, now what towards the future, what great ideas that we have and instruments that we have right now, unlike anything that we've ever had, incredible instruments, and how they can leverage us in another direction. So to take, to use as a platform to understand how things happened over thousands of years through the structures of religion, and then to see with other new instruments where we can go further. And that's why it requires absolute imagination. Wonderful imagination, and it's beyond the work of any one person, because one person's imagination is in one way and another one is in another, and so it really opens up a wonderful opportunity to engage the other, and that's what I also want to do.